What's one thing that all enthusiasts want to do but absolutely should not? Say it with me, buy an old luxury car. It is so tempting. They are long, wide, comfy, and have great engines, but their period correct complexity is what always brings their reliability in your bank account to an all-time low. So stick with me as I take you through a handful of the worst cheap luxury cars, and stick around for a little cheeky little honorable mention at the end, starting with the Mercedes-Benz CLA. Yes, the CLA, it looks like $1 million. Sleek, stylish, and aerodynamic. But under all that runway model bodywork is a soap opera of broken promises. Mercedes tried to offer an affordable luxury car to the masses, and what we got was a plastic-clad disaster with a 3-pointed star slapped on the front. Ugh. This thing lives at the mechanics. The engine mounts, known to fail regularly. Interior trim falls apart like it was snapped together with dollar store Legos. And let's not forget the electronics, which act more like haunted artifacts than modern conveniences. Consumer Reports even put the CLA on blast, calling it one of the least reliable luxury sedans out there, period. So, if you were hoping to impress your neighbors for under 20 grand, just don't. You're trading likes on Instagram for crying in your garage. But if you want to find any other ideal car, well, use the link via auto text in the pinned first comment down below. Next. Okay, and real quick, I just want to let you guys in on a little secret because we are building something for the car obsessed, the ones who eat, sleep, and breathe everything automotive. It's called the Ideal Collective, and our first giveaway is coming in fast. You want in? Yeah. I know, it's totally free to sign up and learn about when we actually drop the first ideal car. So click the link in the pinned first comment, go sign up, and yeah, you'll know before everybody else. Oh, and after you do that, enjoy the rest of the show. Okay, there is no denying it. The Jaguar XJ is gorgeous. It's long, low, and looks like it should have been parked outside a palace or chauffeuring around James Bond or the villains. And when you sit inside, you really feel like you kind of made it. Soft leather, real wood trim, and that slick digital gauge cluster. Total class. But this class comes with chaos. The X351 XJ is one of those cars that seems like a steal until you realize it's been self-draining owner bank accounts since day one. Around 43% of owners have reported major mechanical issues, and that's not just a minor inconvenience. That's a coin flip every time you turn the key. The infotainment system is notoriously glitchy. The air suspension likes to throw tantrums, and don't even get us started on the electrical gremlins, which seem to multiply the longer the car sits in your driveway, which you'll be doing a lot of. Despite all this, it was Jaguar's best-selling model during its production run. Why? Because it looks and feels amazing. Until it doesn't. And when it stops working, you're either looking at high dealer costs or scrambling to find an indie shop that will actually touch it. So unless you have a dedicated Jag mechanic on speed dial, it's probably best to admire this one from a distance. Now, the Audi A6, it's very handsome. Plus, it's a tech-loaded executive sedan that promises a smooth ride and refined luxury. But when it stops delivering that blissful experience, it starts delivering headaches. Let's start with one of the scariest issues. Battery problems that you can actually start fires with in some cases. Yeah, the kind that catches on fire in your garage kind of problem, and that's just the beginning. The fuel system is another weak point, as are the infotainment systems, climate controls, and well, pretty much anything that involves wiring. 2020 survey found that over half of A6 owners had cars that spent more than a week in the shop for repairs each year. That's not, oops, my check engine light came on. That's, why is my daily driver becoming a rental car? And don't expect to just swing by your local mechanic to fix these things. Audi likes to make cars that are very complex. So complex, in fact, that you often need special tools and software just to diagnose it when something's wrong. That means you're either heading to a specialized indie Euro shop or bracing for impact at the dealership. A lose-lose, if you ask me. The BMW X6, the Bimmer, that maybe could've, would've, but didn't because it's kind of this weirdly shaped coupe SUV that was supposed to combine the best of both worlds. Instead, it managed to inherit the worst traits of both: limited practicality and even worse reliability. This thing looks aggressive and packs serious power, especially if you grab one of the turbocharged trims. But behind the brawny image is a truckload of mechanical headaches. Transmission issues are common, often popping up just past warranty. Cooling system leaks, basically a rite of passage for BMWs. And of course, electrical bugs always there. And don't even get us started on the repair bills. You're not just paying for parts, you're paying for labor hours that stack up fast thanks to how complicated this SUV is under the skin. BMW's love for cramming in tech into every corner of the car means that when one system goes down, there's a good chance it's taking something else with it. Oh, and when you bring it in for a diagnosis, you might need to sign off a few $1,000 just to find the problem. Never mind even fixing it. You might love how the X6 looks or how fast it is off the line, but once it starts breaking, you'll wish you had gone with something a little bit simpler, or at least something that doesn't require a second job to maintain. Tesla Model S made waves as the first electric car to go toe-to-toe with the big-name luxury sedans. It was futuristic, it was so freaking fast, and for a while, everybody wanted one. Tell me what you think about them now in the comments down below. I'll get the popcorn ready. But once the early adopters' glow wore off, well, these cars are far from bulletproof, and something else came into focus. Yes, the electric drivetrain itself. Well, that actually is solid. The problems are everything around it. The air suspension, known to fail, and the replacement cost is not friendly. The massive center touchscreen, yeah, while cool, is prone to bubbling, lagging, or outright dying. Fit and finish, Tesla's been roasted for years over panel gaps, misaligned trim, and cheap-feeling materials in a car that originally sold for $80K plus. Oh, and let's not forget about the infamous flying glass roof incidents. Some early Model S owners literally watched parts of their car detach while driving. Not exactly reassuring, is it? To make matters worse, finding a repair shop, well, it's not easy. Tesla prefers you to go through their own service channels, which can mean long wait times and premium prices. So yeah, it might beat a Ferrari in a drag race, but when it comes to long-term ownership, the Model S can leave you feeling drained. The Maserati Ghibli is the designer suit at a pawn shop. It looks expensive. It sounds absolutely amazing. And for a moment, you feel like you've beaten the system, but that feeling, it doesn't last very long. 7 seconds. The Ghibli is notorious for its rapid depreciation. You can find a 6-figure spec car on the used market for the price of a new Corolla, or maybe even less. And for a lot of people, that's enough to jump in without a second thought. But here is the thing, those low prices, well, they come from somewhere, right? Deferred maintenance is a massive issue with these. Owners skip repairs because the parts are expensive, labor's outrageous, and the car constantly needs something. All the time. Suspension problems, brake wear, electronics that seem allergic to working properly, take your pick. They're all out there. And when stuff breaks, it's not just expensive, it's also super difficult. Not many shops will even touch your Mazzy. The parts aren't always easy to source, and if you need anything more than a serious oil change, you're probably heading to the dealership where if you leave your car, might as well leave your wallet and your soul. Sure, it is exotic. I mean, it looks cool and it makes great noises, but I mean it when I say it, don't let this car bankrupt you because if given the chance, it 100% will. Up next, oops. Another Audi, this time the A8. It's Audi's flagship sedan, and this thing is packed with stuff that makes it feel like a first-class lounge on wheels. It feels like you've arrived, but soon after you've arrived, you probably wish you took the bus instead. I mean, here's the problem. Every single part on the A8 is complex, just like the A6, specialized and expensive. Air suspension is prone to failure. You're not riding in style anymore. You're bouncing like you're on a lowrider. The electronics, well, they control everything from your seat massager to your headlights, and when they go haywire, they take the whole system out with them. You'd think being such an advanced machine would mean better engineering, but nah. It means more things to go wrong. And when they do, you can forget about your local mechanic. The A8 practically requires dealer level equipment just to check for fault codes. You're locked into a premium ownership experience in the worst way possible. Also, repairs are often intertwined. A blown ECU can cause cascading failures. A failed air compressor can damage ride height sensors. It's like playing Jenga with your bank account. If the regular BMW 7 Series is expensive to own, the 750 Li with the N63 V8, or God help you, the V12, is what happens when luxury ownership turns into a full-blown horror movie. Let's start with the N63 twin-turbo V8. Known for timing chain issues, oil leaks, and excessive heat, this engine has been part of multiple class action lawsuits. BMW even offered special service programs just to keep them from blowing up entirely. That should tell you everything that you need to know. And the V12? Nah. It's like the N63 turned up to 11. Ultra smooth, ultra refined, and ultra complex. These engines pack more sensors, electronics, and cooling lines than a space shuttle. And when anything goes wrong, and it will, you're either draining your bank account or scrapping the car entirely. Transmission problems? Yeah. Suspension issues? You bet. Electrical gremlins that take days to diagnose? Absolutely. And let's not forget the parts pricing. One failed injector could cost you more than the entire car's blue book value. You can pick up its 750 Li for under 15 grand these days, but the maintenance costs can cost you just that in 2 years. It's a luxury time bomb that looks amazing in your driveway, right up until the tow truck just shows up and drives it off. Oh, and what's that? An honorable mention? Yes, it's the apex predator of unreliable luxury, the Range Rover Sport. Honestly, we could have made a whole video on Range Rovers alone, but let's just focus on their greatest hits. Air suspension issues, coolant leaks, and electrical system issues are the norm here. Even basic components like the door handles have a reputation for failing. And don't be surprised if the rear hatch stops working, your infotainment screen freezes, or your heated seats, well, they feel cold. But wait, it gets even better. These things overheat like it's their job. Ask any Range Rover owner how many coolant top-offs they've had to do, or how long their last dealership visit actually took. Some people report waiting weeks for parts because Land Rover uses proprietary everything. And let's not forget depreciation. A 6-figure Range Rover will drop to 25K in no time, which, yeah, I can agree is tempting until you realize that even the cheap repairs cost thousands. And the big one, engine or transmission replacements can cost more than the car's value. Bottom line, don't let the prestige fool you. So folks, the thing that I'm most curious to know is that if you've owned any of these not ideal cars, and was it a reliability nightmare or was it a match made in heaven? Let us know in the comments below. I'm in for the good, the bad, the ugly. And if you enjoyed this vid, like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Check out these ideal vids over here. Go check out the Ideal Collective so you know when we drop our first ideal car giveaway down in the pinned first comment. You can sign up for free. And this is Ideal. We'll see you next week. And promise me one thing. Keep living the ideal lifestyle.